What's up, everybody? Cats007, and today bringing you guys some top tier Cowboy gameplay. And as of right now, I am the third Cowboy, and I've been having so much fun with him. It's like that old adrenaline rush when you're pulling lassos or changing games, just that one game changer, that rush. I miss that feeling. And let's go right back into the gameplay. Plague tells me that it was a Blood Queen coming from Chris Tree going to God Kiting. I tried warning the mechanic that Hunter's coming. She didn't rotate, but however, I did a pretty big brain play here. So I'm like, you know what? Okay, well, if the Blood Queen rotates to the mechanic, I might as well pull her bot, make sure her bot stays at full health, and then put her bot onto another cipher while I'm rotating. So even if the mechanic was to get chased first, she would still have her bot out at full health across the map. And even if the priestess was to go down right now, we still have the mechanic decoding two ciphers instead of the bot just chilling there all game. You know what I'm saying? So based off my rotation, I pulled the bot, put it onto another cipher, and I'm gonna rotate to another cipher myself, just trying to promote as much cipher rush as possible. BQ does a beautiful mirror here, downing the priestess pretty quickly. So from here, this is looking like a draw or a loss because we're still at 5 ciphers and we're not rushing as fast as we need to be. So Plague is doing a cipher. His cipher is around like around 60, 70, around there-ish. Plague is gonna go for the save, and I've been doing with a lot with Plague, and he's been doing some fantastic rescues. And in this gameplay, it really showcases how much he's come as a player since season 1. And starting off, I'm decoding the back, so I'm gonna put the spotlight on Plague for a bit. I told him, yo, you need to draw as much time on that chair as possible. Go right before half and don't get terror shock. He did that perfectly, and right, he's gonna use an elbow pad to get away. Great discipline. Priestess is right there. She's gonna try and kite and stay alive for as long as possible. Plague's gonna go back and finish cipher. My cipher is a little bit past halfway. So should the mechanics, and she still has a bot to work with as well. So we're trying to promote cipher rush as best as possible. Now it's the mechanic decoding, and I don't think mechanic should go for the save and waste her tide. So let her down chair most likely. But I was in VC with Plague, and I'm like, yo, listen. Is it worth it? If I finish my cipher, I can probably pull some shenanigans, probably help out. That's my job as a Cowboy. And one thing I want to get clear, if you're playing any harasser, except for Wildling, if you're playing forward Cowboy, you always need to finish a cipher. Unless the Hunter and the Survivor rotate towards your cipher, you can help out. But you must always make sure you finish a cipher and promote cipher rush. There's no arguing. You don't leave your cipher in the beginning. No, you always promote cipher rush. There's no question to that. Plague gonna go back for the rescue. Look at that discipline. He was like, I'm gonna go back for it. And he knows that I can get it right before. And look at that, right before she dies. Just wasting as much time as possible. Now it's gonna be my job to harass. There's one cipher left. And from here, I have to literally stall out a cipher. And as a forward or Cowboy, that's my job. Going back and forth. And I pull the priestess through the wall. Beautiful aim assist lasso. And if you time it just right, you can probably pick off a lasso when a hunter tries to go in a wall. So how do you do that? How do you hit lasso a hunter through a wall? You just throw the lasso before they turn. She used her mirror, and then I come back and then instant lasso and pull her towards God Kiting. Plague told me, yo, get away from God Kiting. That's where the last cipher is. I'm like, oh, damn, I have nowhere else to go, though. So I'm going to throw this pallet down here and then try to rotate as best as possible. Probably go back towards our Christmas tree. But when you're going against BQ, you want to make sure she wastes that first mirror and make sure you don't get hit. So she threw the mirror. I took the body block here, and I'm like, yo, we just have to stall it for as much time as possible. Even if she was to switch to a different target, she's basically going to throw the game if she was to switch to mechanic, because then that's her first time on chair, and priestess is dead on chair, so he needs to put all his focus onto that priestess and down her as quickly as possible, then get to the ciphers. Because if he was to switch targets mid-game, well, this is towards endgame, he is definitely in for a loss, because then that mechanic is fresh on chair, and the rest are just going to go decode another cipher. And to think about it, mechanic is decoding really slow because that debuff. The priestess died in the pallet. I aim over the pallet. Next, Plague gets a beautiful pallet stun. I didn't even expect that. I'm like, okay, well, it's probably going to be my save. I got this. And Plague isn't getting a pallet stun. We're just wasting as much time as possible. And remember, we have to waste a lot of time because mechanic does have that debuff where if not everyone's at full health, she will be decoding a lot slower. She's looping around this log here. I pull her. And keep in mind, if a Cowboy's carrying a female, he will soak that hit. So I don't care if I go down. I need to keep this woman alive. So the cipher should be around 94%. Perfect. Priest is about to go down. She gets down. Is this ever gonna be popped? It gets popped right here, and I didn't even expect it. I'm like, huh? Cypher gets popped, and I get smacked. I didn't even think it was prime the time. I thought Plague was gonna go like heel stall or something. But hey, at least the Priestess didn't go down, and this is my first time on chair. So from here, this is looking like a draw. I know I clicked the thingy by accident. Don't look at that. So from here, this is looking like a calm draw. This is 100% a draw. I went down early. I didn't even expect the pop. Plagues is rotating. He's like, you know, I'm going to get the Hunter's attention and let her follow me. And he's doing an amazing job. Look at this elbow pad running 45 degrees away from the Hunter. I must say 95. What's wrong with me? Running 45 degrees and literally took the perfect angle so the mirror and the main body chases in one direction, not getting trapped. Beautiful elbow pad. So even if I got the lassos, the saves, the pads, this all goes out to Plague. Beautiful job, man. We're all rotating towards Moon Gate, and then she ends up teleporting to our gate. So I'm like, okay, well, I gotta rotate while she focuses on the mechanic. And Priestess puts a global portal, and from here, this is GG's. I'm gonna go to the portal. I'm like, yo, can I get like a cheeky little pull to secure the foreman? And she ends up getting smacked. Oh my god, nope. I'll catch 007, and I catch y'all later. Peace.